So, good morning, guys. Today's photo shoot was with a lovely lady and her team, Fross Wedding Collections. She's based in Uckfield, and basically we were just doing an update on some of the wedding dresses, things like that, and some of the shots in the shop. So here is a bit of a time lapse of us sort of messing around and just getting a few ideas, trying out different dresses, taking a few shots here or there, and just making the most of quite heavily diffused light. Luckily, she's got some net curtains to sort of shield people trying on dresses and stuff from people walking past. But as you can see there, there's lots of wedding dresses there. So what we did was actually put them in the actual sort of cabinets as such, where the wedding dresses are hung, so they become part of the display and the sort of trying on area as such. So you can see me just sort of wandering around, using the rotolight aeos there to just fill in on the left hand side a little bit, just because the light coming through the sort of net curtains was quite harsh, just to counteract any heavy shadows and things like that. So works quite well. That's the original. That's the shot sort of once we'd completed it. We stood out in front of the thing, and then obviously into where the wedding dresses are. So it works quite well. Simple but effective. Shot with the Sony A7R3 and the Samyang 35mm f1.4. A couple other shots here, and keeping it quite sort of relatively moody, but also a little bit cheery. But you can see the sort of different looks. A couple other shots here. Some are just random snaps. Some we probably set up. Amelia there, she was just holding the dress up, and I just quickly took a shot. That's a crop in, so that's the same shot, and I've literally just cropped in, so it just shows you the resolution of the Sony A7R3 there. So that shot there, we were basically just doing almost like a power walk towards the camera. As you can see there, this one was shot at 250 frames per second on the RX10 Mark IV. Unfortunately, there's a lot of LED lighting in there, and you can see it's just a little bit of flickering. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Even filling in with the rotolight aeos, there's still some flickering there from the refresh rate on the LED lights. Not too annoying, but you can still see it, unfortunately. And then we moved outside. As you can see there, all of the wedding dresses come obviously at a size, and obviously then if you're buying the dress for your wedding, you'd actually have them fitted to you, hence why all the girls generally have clips holding the dresses to fit them. But obviously they can't be adjusted just like that, so that's what they're like. We just went outside and actually noticed the candles that are in the sort of Halloween sort of mock-up, the display there. It's been so warm that the candles have actually melted in the sun and just drooped. It's hilarious. So we just noticed that. It was quite funny. And then, as if you've seen before, most of the time I always try and be a little bit, think outside the box a little bit, have an idea, look around when you're, if you're going to do a job for someone, you go in a particular place, have a look around the area, what's around that you can possibly use. So what do? I know, let's take 3 girls in wedding dresses to McDonald's. So in Uckfield you've got a few shops and things like that, and a big car park and everything like that, but over the other side you've got a McDonald's drive-through. And my thoughts were, when you're a bride, most girls always just want to keep their figure. They want to make sure they can fit in that dress on the day. So what wouldn't you do? What you wouldn't do is go and buy a massive McDonald's and get really fat and eat it in a wedding dress. So my idea there was to basically go in, buy some McDonald's, obviously as a takeaway, and get one of their nice, good sized sort of paper bags with a big M on it, and have one of the girls basically walking out of McDonald's, and obviously ready to eat, in her wedding dress. The looks we got were hilarious, and it really did work. This shot here, this is another thing. Last time I shot with Fross and the girls, there's the bus station, the main bus station, sort of the termination and sort of pickup point is, and I thought we've got to do a girl in a wedding dress and have her waiting for a bus, almost like she's been stood up by the chauffeur or whatever who's going to pick her up on her wedding day. So luckily the bus driver who pulled up, I got him to move the bus about 15-20 feet up, and we managed to get this shot here. Even the lady in the bus stop there sort of hid my rotolight aeos, so I could utilise her in the shot as well, which was really, really good. So back to McDonald's. We basically had the three girls out the front. We had messed around quickly. Obviously, we were sort of strapped for time really on this because one, the light was changing quite a bit, and what we didn't want was sort of have too much shadow once the sun had moved over McDonald's sort of thing. So we had a short period of time, lots of people going in and out. It's sort of half term, so there's plenty of kids and things like that grabbing. As you can see, there's cars coming and going. But we managed to get the shot, so really pleased. There's 3 different versions of it, but this is my favourite. Well, not this one. This is a test shot. As you can see, everyone's just literally looking because it's completely out of the ordinary. It's just not right for something that's going to happen. But that's basically the shot there, which I then tried it in 3 different manners, and I think black and white works the best. Full white, black and white works the best. So you'll see in a second as that changes, but it just looks out of the ordinary. Even people were just looking, they're wondering what the hell's going on. Even one of the McDonald's employees came out and offered us free McDonald's because it was just something so random compared to what they'd normally see, which is really nice of them. It's just a powerful shot, which worked really, really well, and we're really pleased with it. So just think outside the box a little bit more, do something that wouldn't really happen. That's the kind of best thing. So I've got a couple of other ideas next time I go over there, and hopefully we can do something a bit more just as interesting as this and a little bit different, and it's a good talking point if anything, so that worked really well. And then we headed back obviously with lunch. So basically we still had the wedding dresses, and basically we'd sort of running out of time there, but worked really, really well. And everyone was just crossing the road, cars driving past, people taking the photos, wondering, you don't see one, you might see one bride but not 3, not very often anyway. So that worked really, really well, so we're really pleased with that. So that's it, guys. So please subscribe, please click the notification bell so you know when I've put a new video up. And also, if you are interested in wedding dresses and you're in the sort of East Sussex area, please give Fross a shout and go and have a look at her shops. It's got lots of choice there. Unfortunately, being a man, I'm not really clued up on the names and makes and things like that, so it's better to give her a call. I'll put a link down of her website down in the comments section, and the the display and everything, and then you can have a look. So I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.